Sure. Here's a rewritten version with the same length and meaning in American English. Think cosmetic surgery is just for Hollywood celebrities? Think again. This eye-opening video takes you inside the world of the most jaw-dropping male cosmetic surgery transformations, especially those from before and after 2025. From subtle tweaks to full facial overhauls, these changes are beyond belief. Watch as we reveal stunning before and after moments, comparing the past to the present in ways that will truly amaze you. Some of these before and after shots will have you wondering if you're even looking at the same person. Stick around until the end to uncover the real stories and hidden details behind each transformation. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a single one of our jaw-dropping videos. All right, let's jump right in. If you're excited to see the transformations of the people we're about to reveal, drop a comment with the number 1. If you're not that curious, comment with a 0. Don't forget to share this video and leave your thoughts below. And make sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of our upcoming exciting content. Now let's dive into the story. His story stands as a powerful cautionary tale about body dysmorphia and how cosmetic surgery can become an addiction. It's a reminder of how important self-acceptance is and the danger of chasing a perfection that doesn't exist. Now buckle up, because we're about to meet Red Skull in real life. Not the Marvel villain, but Henry Rodriguez, a man who took transformation to a whole new level. Driven by obsession and a bold vision, he turned himself into the real-life version of Red Skull, with a mix of extreme dedication, radical body modification, and a touch of madness. Imagine waking up every day and seeing a comic book villain staring back at you. That's Henry's reality, and his story is nothing short of wild. This isn't just about tattoos. It's a full-blown journey of self-discovery and pushing the limits of what society considers normal. He started out as an everyday guy with a regular job until his passion for Red Skull drove him to take a leap that few would dare to make. And when we say next level, we mean it. He committed fully to the transformation, spending years reshaping himself with unmatched dedication and intensity. We're talking black sclera tattoos that give him those intense dark eyes, not just for show, but as a symbol of total commitment. Skin grafts were used to shape his face to match Red Skull's angular cheekbones, a brutal and irreversible transformation. And of course, there's the red ink covering his face like a bold canvas painted with passion. But here's what makes Henry different. He's not out to frighten anyone. Despite the fearsome look, he's got a kind heart to him. Red Skull isn't a villain, but a symbol of strength, a way to represent resilience and overcoming life's challenges through pure willpower. He's even said that this transformation gave him the confidence he never had before and helped him fully embrace who he truly is. For Henry, it's more than just ink. It's a form of self-expression that completely changed his life. And honestly, it makes sense. It's not just the tattoos, it's the identity he's created. It takes serious guts to walk around looking like a comic book villain, but Henry owns it with pride. He carries himself with a presence that turns heads and starts conversations. He's become a walking piece of art, a living tribute to passion and individuality, and through it all, he's inspiring others to embrace their own unique selves, no matter how unconventional. He's a symbol for anyone who's ever felt out of place, showing that standing out is actually the most normal thing you can do. Love him or question him. One thing's undeniable. Henry has guts. His story pushes us to rethink what we call normal and encourages us to celebrate what sets us apart. He reminds us to embrace our uniqueness and live authentically without apology. In a world that often demands we blend in, Henry shows us the beauty of standing out. His journey is a breath of fresh air, proof that true self-expression is powerful, bold, and always worth it. All right, brace yourselves because this story is wild. Meet Justin Jedlica, better known as the real-life Ken doll. He's become an internet phenomenon, and honestly, he's like a living billboard for extreme plastic surgery. His transformation is absolutely jaw-dropping. He's had over 700 procedures. That's right, 700. Can you even imagine that? From breast implants to calf and bicep implants and a whole lot more. If there's a surgery out there, Justin's probably tried it. It's like he's working through a never-ending checklist of body modifications. Justin views his body as a work of art, a canvas he can reshape and refine at will. He's constantly in search of perfection, always looking for the next way to enhance himself. But for many people, it seems like an obsession. They worry he's gone too far. And honestly, I get it. When do minor tweaks to your features stop being just improvements and start becoming a complete transformation of who you are? That's a fine line to cross. It's truly fascinating to consider how far people are willing to go in pursuit of their ideal self. What pushes someone to go to such extremes? Is it about self-improvement or something deeper, maybe a mix of both? There's definitely a psychological layer to all of this. In interviews, Justin often opens up about his motivations and how he sees his transformation journey. He even has a community of followers who admire his commitment and courage. But of course, there are critics who believe he's setting a risky example for others to follow. No matter where you stand on the issue, it's impossible to deny that Justin Jedlica is a one-of-a-kind person with an incredible story. It really makes you question how far people will go to achieve their idea of perfection. So what do you think? Is it an artistic obsession or something deeper? The real-life Ken doll definitely leaves us with a lot to think about. And that wraps up our look at the most shocking male cosmetic surgeries of 2025. Whether it's chasing perfection or crafting a completely new identity, these before and after transformations show just how extreme cosmetic surgery can get. All right, folks, we can't have a conversation about cosmetic surgery gone wrong without bringing up Carrot Top. His transformation is the stuff of Hollywood legend, and not in a flattering way. Remember when he was that quirky, fun-loving comedian with the wild red hair? He had this goofy charm that made him lovable. But then things took a strange turn. Carrot Top started showing up looking more like an exaggerated cartoon than a stand-up comic. His body bulked up, his face got noticeably tighter, and his lips, well, let's just say they became a major topic of discussion. It's clear he went too far with the cosmetic work, and the internet didn't hold back on the jokes, which is a shame because Carrot Top was genuinely talented with a one-of-a-kind comedic style. His energy was contagious, and he had a way of making people laugh that was all his own. He was a regular on TV, and his popularity soared. His live shows in Las Vegas became a major draw packing in audiences who appreciated his wild props and offbeat humor. Fans genuinely admired him, and he built a loyal following that loved his offbeat sense of humor, but now his appearance often steals the spotlight from his actual talent, and that's a real shame. It's a clear reminder that chasing physical perfection can sometimes lead to outcomes you didn't expect and might even regret. Still through it all, Carrot Top keeps performing and making people laugh, showing that his spirit and passion for comedy are still very much alive. Tom Jones, a Welsh legend with a voice so powerful, it could melt glaciers. His rich, deep vocals have defined his career, capturing hearts from the very beginning. With hit after hit, it's no surprise he's dominated the charts for decades. Tom has enchanted generations with his vocal strength and magnetic stage presence. His music remains timeless, securing his place as a global household name. But let's be real, a career that long in the spotlight comes with pressure. Pressure to stay relevant and look the part. In an industry that's always evolving, artists like Tom have had to adapt to keep shining. Over the years, Tom's appearance has evolved, and with that has come plenty of speculation about possible cosmetic work. From his signature curly locks in his younger days to the more polished look he sports now. Tom has clearly made an effort to stay present in the public eye. While he's never been one to avoid the spotlight, he's also kept much of his personal life under wraps. Even with all the fame and media buzz, he's managed to keep certain things private. And whether or not he's had any procedures, one thing remains true. Tom Jones still commands the stage with that same magnetic energy and unforgettable voice. His performances still captivate, and his bond with the audience is as strong as ever. Tom Jones is a true legend who continues to enchant crowds with his timeless voice and unmatched charisma. His long list of awards and honors speaks to his lasting impact on the music world. Tom's story is proof that real artistry goes far beyond looks. It's about the music, the passion, and the power to move people. And that's exactly what Tom Jones has always done, inspiring generations and showing the world that real talent never fades. We all know him, the football legend and surprisingly charming underwear model, but has he always looked this way? Spoiler alert, not exactly. When you compare photos from the early days of his career to now, the difference is pretty noticeable. First up, his nose. Over time, it appears a bit more sculpted. Some say it's the result of aging, weight changes, or possibly subtle cosmetic adjustments. There's no solid proof of a nose job, though, just plenty of speculation. And then there's that jawline. Back when Ronaldo was younger, his jawline looked a bit softer. These days, it's sharply defined and perfectly sculpted. But let's be honest, that could easily come from intense training, a clean diet, or even subtle non-surgical enhancements like fillers. Some think he's had jaw surgery, but there's no official confirmation. And then there's his dazzling smile. That one's easy to explain. Ronaldo has clearly had veneers. Early photos show uneven and slightly discolored teeth, but now he's rocking a flawless Hollywood grin, all thanks to some expert dental work. Naturally, his whole look has evolved too. From spiky youthful styles to sleek high-fashion haircuts, Ronaldo has fine-tuned every part of his image. With worldwide fame, top-tier grooming, and access to elite stylists, it's no wonder he's looking better than ever. But the real transformation goes beyond the physical. His confidence, discipline, and unstoppable work ethic are what truly shaped him into the global icon we see today. Whether or not he's had any cosmetic work, his success is rooted in far more than just appearance. It's about passion, talent, and pure dedication. So what do you think? Has Cristiano evolved naturally, or do you believe he's had a little boost along the way? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. The true icon of Las Vegas for more than 50 years, Wayne Newton has been the heart of the Strip, captivating audiences with his silky voice charm and electrifying stage presence. He's a born entertainer, and his long-lasting career speaks volumes about his talent and dedication. But let's be honest, keeping up that kind of showmanship for decades doesn't come without challenges. Wayne's appearance has clearly evolved over time, sparking plenty of rumors and speculation about possible cosmetic enhancements. And in a place like Las Vegas, where appearance is a big part of the show, it's easy to understand the pressure. Wayne's transformation highlights the constant push to stay current and polished in the spotlight. But putting the rumors aside, one thing is certain. Wayne Newton is a true legend. He's brought joy to millions, and his impact on the world of entertainment is beyond question. Now let's turn to Xiao Zhan, a name that defines male idol stardom in China. He's everywhere, from billboards to TV screens and beyond. But even someone who seems flawless like Xiao Zhan faces intense pressure in the spotlight. Rumors started swirling that he had cosmetic surgery. While nothing has ever been confirmed in today's world, perception often feels like truth, and even quiet whispers can shake a carefully built image. Some fans have pointed to subtle changes in his nose and jawline, suggesting he enhanced his features. Xiao Zhan has never commented publicly on these claims, but the speculation alone has stirred major buzz. Mickey Rourke was the ultimate Hollywood heartthrob of the 80s. With his rugged good looks and magnetic charm, he captured hearts everywhere. Starring in classics like 9½ Weeks and Angel Heart, he quickly rose to leading man status in Tinseltown. But in the 90s, Mickey took a surprising turn, stepping away from acting to chase his dream of becoming a professional boxer. Years of brutal matches and facial injuries took their toll, and eventually his face needed major attention to recover. The effects of boxing were obvious, so Mickey turned to surgery to get his old look back. Unfortunately, he chose the wrong doctor and things didn't go as planned. The procedures left him looking far from how he once did. He went through several surgeries, including a nose job, cheek implants, and a facelift in hopes of restoring his youthful face. But the results were disappointing. His face became swollen, uneven, and barely resembled the heartthrob the world once knew. His career took a hit because of it. Directors no longer saw him as a leading man, and the big roles stopped coming. Instead, he was cast in supporting parts, often as villains or washed-up characters, nothing like the star he once was. It felt like Hollywood had turned its back on him, and his once bright career started to fade. It's truly heartbreaking to see someone who was once adored become almost unrecognizable, both in looks and in status. If you find these transformations fascinating, don't forget to share the video, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss more compelling stories like this one. Now, let's get back to it. Kenny Rogers. The legendary voice of country music was beloved for both his sound and his signature look. But in the early 2000s, he chose to have cosmetic surgery in hopes of reclaiming a more youthful appearance. Sadly, the results didn't match his expectations. His facelift left his face unnaturally tight and his eyes noticeably pulled back, making him look quite different from the Kenny fans had known and loved. People missed the familiar face that reflected a life of heart-soul and stories. Kenny was already an icon. He never needed to change a thing. Neven Ciganovic, a Croatian stylist, TV personality, and influencer, is widely recognized for his dramatic cosmetic surgery transformations. He's had numerous procedures, including several nose jobs, Botox injections, and other facial enhancements, all aimed at creating a sharply sculpted, exaggerated appearance. His bold look and unapologetic attitude have gained him international attention, and he's never shied away from sharing his cosmetic journey with the world. He's been featured on numerous reality shows and interviews where he openly discusses beauty standards, self-expression, and what drives him to pursue such extreme procedures. One of the most talked about moments in his transformation journey was a rare and painful side effect from a nose surgery: prolonged erections caused by anesthesia. This unexpected medical issue only fueled media interest in his story beyond surgery. Neven is also known for his daring fashion sense, bold choices, and a strong social media presence, where he regularly shares his lifestyle and personal experiences with his followers. Now let's talk about one of the most infamous cosmetic surgery stories: Jessica Alves, formerly known as the real-life Ken doll. And let me tell you, this one's a wild ride. From the start, Jessica had one bold goal: to become the perfect, flawless version of Ken. Not just a few tweaks here and there, but a full transformation from head to toe. Her journey has been anything but ordinary, filled with extreme procedures, high risks, and an unshakable determination to reshape her identity. We're talking a complete transformation here, like she wanted to look like a life-size plastic doll, an actual walking, talking mannequin. And to reach that look, she took things to the extreme, going through procedures most people wouldn't even consider. She's had over 100 surgeries, pushing the boundaries of what cosmetic enhancement can do, all in pursuit of her ideal image. Yep, you heard that right. Over 100 surgeries. It's wild and honestly hard to wrap your head around. She's had it all: cheek and jaw, implants, nose jobs, lip fillers, and the list just keeps going. Every inch of her face has been altered. At first, people were just curious, not too alarmed. But as the procedures kept piling up, it became clear this wasn't just a phase. It turned into a never-ending cycle. Even Jessica started realizing it, saying things like, "Girl, you need to stop." And those close to her grew seriously concerned because, let's face it, this wasn't healthy anymore. Her obsession clearly took a toll on her health, and the scariest part is she didn't stop. She was so focused on chasing that perfect image that she kept going back under the knife again and again. It became an addiction. Her face began to change so drastically it was almost unrecognizable. It stopped looking human and started to resemble something out of a horror film. It was unsettling, truly. And the most heartbreaking part, she didn't even look happy. Despite all the surgeries, there was no joy in her eyes. In every photo, there was a deep sadness you couldn't ignore. It's painful to see and impossible to imagine the emotional and mental toll this entire journey took on her. Next up is Axl Rose, the frontman of Guns N' Roses. Remember when he was the definition of a rock god with that iconic long blonde hair, piercing blue eyes, and that wild, rebellious energy? He had the whole bad boy rock star vibe that fans couldn't get enough of. But then something changed. Axl disappeared from the spotlight for a while, and when he returned, he looked almost unrecognizable. Gone was the edgy rock star image, replaced by a puffier face and overly bronzed skin. Rumors flew about excessive fillers and Botox, and honestly, it's hard to deny, his appearance felt off, like he was chasing his younger self. but ended up with a look that seemed forced and unnatural. It's disappointing because Axl was one of the most electrifying performers of his time, a true rock icon. Gene Simmons, the rock demon. A larger-than-life icon, a name forever linked to the heart of rock and roll. As the frontman and co-lead guitarist of Kiss, he didn't just play music. He defined an era. With thunderous bass lines and a voice that shook arenas, Gene helped shape the signature sound of Kiss, cementing their place as one of the most legendary bands in rock history. Famous for his bold makeup, outrageous stage presence, and that unforgettable tongue, Gene's image is nothing short of legendary. His black and white demonic face paint is one of the most iconic visuals in rock history. But even rock gods aren't immune to time. Aging comes for everyone, no matter how loud the music or how big the legacy. Over the years, Gene has kept a vibrant energy and surprisingly youthful appearance, leading many to wonder if he's had cosmetic work done. Fans and critics alike have speculated on how he continues to perform with such intensity while maintaining his looks. But true to his nature, Gene has stayed private, never confirming or denying anything. That mystery just adds to his legendary persona. And honestly, that's more than okay. In a world where celebrities are constantly picked apart, Gene's decision to keep parts of his life to himself is a breath of fresh air. Whether Gene has had cosmetic surgery or not, one thing's for sure: his dedication to his craft and his fans is undeniable. His love for music and performance comes through in every concert, every meet and greet, and every bass line he plays. He still commands the stage with the same fire he had decades ago, proving that age means nothing when your spirit is pure rock and roll. Gene's long-lasting career is living proof that passion and presence can stand the test of time. His power to captivate fans across generations is something truly special. From his early Kiss days to his status now as a global rock icon, Gene Simmons continues to be a powerhouse in the music world. Finally, we have Pete Burns, the unforgettable lead singer of Dead or Alive, famous for his gender-fluid style and constantly evolving appearance. In the 1980s, he stood out like no one else with a look that was bold, fearless, and unapologetically unique. Pete wasn't just making fashion statements. He was breaking barriers and defying gender expectations. His dramatic makeup and daring outfits weren't just about image. They were a form of rebellion, a powerful message challenging the norms of the music industry and society at large. But Pete's transformation went far beyond clothes and makeup. He set out to turn himself into a living work of art, becoming consumed by the idea of reinventing his physical identity. He underwent numerous cosmetic procedures, each one taking him further from his original appearance and deeper into a world of self-creation. It wasn't just about enhancement. It was about crafting an entirely new persona, almost like he was building the ultimate artificial version of himself from the ground up. But along the way, he lost touch with his true self. The surgeries that once seemed like a way to boost his confidence slowly turned into a way to mask deeper insecurities. Over time, Pete's procedures, especially on his lips, became more and more extreme. What began as subtle tweaks spiraled into dramatic changes, His lips grew to unnatural proportions, turning his once striking look into a distorted version of what it used to be. The bold, charismatic performer fans adored eventually became a somber reminder of how far things can go when the pursuit of perfection goes unchecked. This man was a musical genius, a global icon, a legend whose talent defined a generation. But as much as his music captivated the world, his changing appearance often stole the spotlight. Michael's journey with plastic surgery was complicated and deeply emotional. What started as a procedure to fix a childhood nose injury slowly evolved into a series of transformations that left fans both shocked and heartbroken. His story became one of the most tragic examples of how fame, pressure, and personal struggles can shape someone in ways far beyond the stage. The constant media spotlight never let up. Every new photo of Michael was picked apart with headlines obsessing over his latest look or rumored procedure. And as his appearance shifted, his music evolved too. Michael Jackson's life became a powerful cautionary tale about the dark side of fame, the crushing pressure to meet impossible standards, and the dangerous path that cosmetic surgery can become when it's used to chase perfection. Simon Cowell, the music mogul, the reality TV titan. And let's be real, the man with the sharpest tongue in the business. He went from a behind-the-scenes record exec to a worldwide TV sensation. And if there's one thing we've learned about Simon, it's that he knows exactly what he wants. He's been upfront about getting cosmetic work done, even admitting he may have gone too far at times. But here's what's refreshing about Simon. He owns it. His honesty helps break the stigma around men getting cosmetic procedures, and that's something worth appreciating. He's openly talked about getting a facelift, and honestly, he looks great. He's a solid example of how cosmetic surgery can be done right to create a fresh, natural look. Simon's transformation shows that men from all backgrounds are embracing aesthetic enhancements. It's not just about vanity, it's about confidence and feeling good in your own skin. Ray Liotta, a gifted actor with a career that stretched over decades. From his unforgettable role in Goodfellas to powerful performances in countless films, his talent was crystal clear. But like many in Hollywood, he faced the pressure to stay youthful in a tough, image-driven industry. Over time, Ray's look noticeably changed, sparking talk about possible cosmetic surgery, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. It reflects his dedication to his work. In a business where appearance often matters just as much as talent, it's an understandable choice. Ray's transformation shines a light on the difficult decisions aging actors face in an industry that often prioritizes youth. It's a powerful reminder that everyone, regardless of their career, deserves to feel confident and at ease in their own skin. Sylvester Stallone, a true legend and the very definition of grit and perseverance. Stallone isn't just a name. He's a symbol of strength and raw determination. With every role he's played, he's brought intensity and power that make him unforgettable. From his breakout as Rocky Balboa, the relentless underdog who never backs down, to the fearless warrior, John Rambo. Stallone has ruled the action genre for decades. His iconic roles have left a permanent mark on film history and continue to inspire generations of fans across the globe. But let's be honest, roles that demand extreme physical effort take real strength. Grueling workouts, dangerous stunts, and the pressure to stay in top shape are no easy task. Over the years, Stallone's appearance has evolved, from the sharp, defined features of his younger days to the seasoned look he carries now. His transformation is nothing short of impressive. He's been candid about getting cosmetic surgery, and really, who can blame him? In a business where looks matter so much, staying youthful can feel essential. Just imagine the pressure of always being camera-ready in Hollywood, with every flaw magnified by high-definition lenses and media attention. Stallone may be a legend, but even legends want to look their best. Stallone's commitment to both his craft and his appearance shows just how dedicated he really is. It's no secret he's had cosmetic surgery, but honestly, that doesn't change who he is. If anything, it adds to his legendary image. He's still the same Sylvester Stallone with that commanding presence, sharp gaze, and unforgettable features. And that's the point. Great cosmetic surgery should enhance, not erase. It should bring out the best version of you, not turn you into someone else. Good cosmetic surgery should enhance, not erase your features. It's about looking refreshed, not like a completely different person. It's all about subtle changes that preserve your individuality. Stallone's approach is a perfect example of how to do it right. His transformation proves that you can age with grace while still holding on to what makes you unique. He's managed to embrace aging without losing that signature look, and in doing so, he's inspired many to age confidently while staying true to themselves. Which transformation shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new episode of Aaron Polo TV. Thanks for watching, and always remember, your body, your choice, your story. See you in the next one.